Hello guys, welcome back. This is our 8th lecture and it is about terms and abbreviations used in IT. Okay, each term will be explained with its full form and let me tell you, it is one of the most important lecture from general exam point of view. Okay, so let's get started. Once again, it is a most important lecture. Okay, so let's start. These first we will start the abbreviations related to basic computer system which is present in our office or home or anywhere like laptop, etc. Personal computers, the data storage and PC. These are the abbreviations about that topic only. Okay, first then we will talk about the networking, internet and the terms and abbreviations related to that topic. Okay, so two of the basic components of any computer system, or one second, let me use highlighter first. Two of the most basic components of any computer system are its operating system and data storage. Okay, operating system we have already discussed. It is an interface between system and user. Data storage means the capacity of a machine to store data. Okay, like memory, primary memory, secondary memory. We have discussed all these topics. So many acronyms reflect these basic requirements. Okay, so first term and abbreviation is AFA. AFA, and AFA stands for all flash array. All flash array, you have to remember this. AFA is related to all flash array. The full form of it is all flash array. What does that mean? A grouping of flash memory devices that help us boost performance. Okay, this is a flash memory grouping of flash memory, so that it will help to get the it will help us to get the performance very well from our system. Okay, so the term is AFA and its full form is all flash array, used for boosting up the performance of our PC. Okay, so one term clear. Second, BIOS, basic input output system. The full form of it is basic input output system. Okay, so what does that mean? It controls the computer, telling it what operations to perform. These instructions are on a chip that connects to the motherboard. Basic like loading of operating system and basic peripheral connectivity like keyboard, mouse and all. These are handled by BIOS, basic input output system. You have to remember this. This is a basic term and most important term also. Okay, very simple. So BIOS means basic input output system. It handles the computer peripheral like connecting the different devices to our motherboard and all. Okay, number 3 is byte. This we have already discussed also. A byte is a storage unit for data. We have discussed this, that any thing which we need to measure, there is a unit for that. For example, I have discussed that if we want to measure something, we will measure it in kilometers, meters, centimeters and all. So that is the millimeter, centimeter and kilometer is the unit. Similar is the case here, that whenever you want to measure the storage, how much capacity a computer have to store the data, that unit is called byte. The basic unit is bit and byte. Okay, so byte is a storage unit for data, and there are different terms and abbreviations used for this, like KB means kilobyte. Okay, MB means megabyte. You have to remember this. Use it in common terminology, common day-to-day life also. Okay, GB means gigabyte, and there are many other. TB terabyte, PB petabyte, YT yottabyte. Okay, you have to remember all these. These are already discussed in the memory lecture. Okay, so moving forward, these are 3 terms. Moving forward, okay, so here we are. CPU we know CPU stands for central processing unit. Central processing unit, the full form of it is central processing unit. This is like the computer's brain, as we know. There's from the very childhood that the brain of computer is CPU. Okay, so it contains ALU and CU, arithmetic logic unit and control unit. Clear? So next is HDD, हार्ड जो हमारी हार्ड डिस्क होती है, like इसमें 2-3 टर्म्स होती है, लाइक हार्ड डिस्क को डिफरेंट टाइप्स की होती है, HDD होती है, SSD होती है, ठीक है। HDD मीन्स हार्ड डिस्क ड्राइव, the full form of HDD is hard disk drive, the traditional spinning drivers that store information, जो हमारे डेस्कटॉप्स पे यूज़ होती थी। आजकल हम SSD प्रेफर करते हैं, पर अभी भी हार्ड डिस्क यूज़ होती है, मीन्स HDD ही यूज़ होती है, ठीक है। SSD भी हार्ड डिस्क की होती है, पर दैट इज़ डिफरेंट, दैट विल कम व्हेन वी विल गो फॉर द S alphabet, okay, clear till now? Then we have LCD. LCD is the term related to the monitor, computer monitor, okay. The full form of LCD is liquid crystal display. Liquid crystal display, it's a type of computer screen. LCD, this is also used in day-to-day life, or this term we have already heard in the market only, like we say LCD and all, okay. Okay, hope you are enjoying these. These are very basic, easy and easy to understand. No, nothing new, okay. Some terms are used in our day-to-day life, only you need to know the full form of those terms, okay. And we are defining defining the full form of the term, as well as we are defining what is the purpose of that term, okay, means functionality of that term also. Then we have MAC, MAC. This is an abbreviation for Macintosh, which is a type of personal computer made by the Apple computer. Already discussed this, that like we have Windows, similarly Apple company provides a operating system or devices which have the operating system named as Mac. MAC we say in smaller form, but the full form is Macintosh, okay, clear till now? Then we have OS. OS, we know, we have already discussed it in lot of lectures, lot of times. OS means operating system. Operating system is the interface between system and means hardware and the user, okay. It makes computer alive, through which we can interact with the machine, that is operating system, okay. Whenever you turn on the computer, the first thing that loads on to the computer is operating system, okay. Examples of operating system are Windows, Mac, Linux, Ubuntu in case of computers and laptops and desktops, okay. But in case of mobile phones, we have Android, iOS, Windows phones and all, okay, clear? Then we have 6th PC. This is also used, that my PC got down, okay, I have to bring the PC for myself or my children and all that, okay. PC simply means personal computer, which is used for personal use, that is not term as PC, means personal computer. It originally referred to computers that were IBM compatible. Origin इसका IBM compatible जो थे उसके related है, but you have to remember here only that PC means personal computer, okay. PDF is used lot of times, okay, that it's a type of document which contains text or images, okay. We bring whenever we are delivering some class, we ask for the PDF from our teacher or from our friends that please send me the PDF of that. Simply PDF means portable document format, which we can which is portable in nature, that is we can send on different platforms, WhatsApp, email, etc., and we can take printouts easily. So PDF is the full form of PDF is portable document format. You have to remember this. Displays files in a format that is ready for the web, okay. PDF files are it is that type of format which makes it ready for the web, okay. Then we have RAID, RAID. RAID. It is a type of storage that can be configured in different ways to provide a redundant copy of files. So basically RAID is a type of storage, okay, simply, and it stands for redundant array of independent disks. The full form of RAID is redundant array of independent disks, okay. You have to remember this. It is a simply type of storage used for the storing the copy of files and all, okay, simple. Then we have RAM. RAM means random access memory, discussed in the memory lecture, you remember, okay. RAM stands for random access memory. It has two types that we have discussed already, PRAM and all, okay. So the full form of RAM is random access memory, which is the space inside the computer that can be accessed at one time. If you increase the amount of RAM, then you will increase the computer speed. This is because more of a particular program is able to be loaded at one time. Means this is the primary memory. Actually, the whole system is dependent on whenever the computer loads the data, it loads from the RAM only, and whole processing data is stored on the RAM only. Okay, so more the RAM, more is the performance of the computer. Okay. Moving forward, RDMA. RDMA stands for Remote Direct Memory Access. If we access memory from a remote place, from different place, like we have a server and in the one location and we are accessing from another location, that memory, that is said to be Remote Direct Memory Access. And this is a RDMA, full form is Remote Direct Memory Access. Very easy, clear. Now moving forward, then we have ROM. ROM means read only memory. Okay, these terms are coming again because we have already discussed in the previous lectures as well. So read only memory, this is a non-volatile type of memory. It is a computer chip which is put by the manufacturer at a time of manufacturing the computer. It stores a very basic data like date and time. It has a very less space, like 1 to 2 MB. It is used for storing some basic instructions. Okay, simple. So read only memory. This has further more types. If you want to know the further types of this ROM, you can watch our another video on the memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Okay. Then we have SATA cables. Okay, SATA stands for Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, a type of hard drive technology. Okay, SATA drives, we say. So this is simply like we said, HDD is a type of hard disk. So this is also a hardware, this hard drive technology type. The full form is Serial Advanced Technology Attachment. Okay. Then we have SDS. SDS, this stands for Software Defined Storage, a type of data storage that separates the data from its associated software. Very easy, written in very easy language. Okay, you can understand by reading it. Very easy. So SDS stands for Software Defined Storage. So it is a type of data storage which is separated from its associated software. Okay, then we have SSD. SSD is the new form of hard disk available in the market right now. Means most of the laptops come with this SSD nowadays, and is preferable because it is very fast. Okay, SSDs are very fast. These are chip based drivers because and the speed of this is more than that of HDD hard disk used in the traditional laptops and desktops. Okay, so the full form of this is solid state drive. Solid state drive, like our pen drives and all USB drives, they are all SSD types. Okay, now when we bring more hard disk that is type of SSD, so the speed remains much than that of HDD, a more modern type of hard drive that has no moving parts. Moving parts means जो HDD में होते हैं उसमें थोड़ा वो डिस्क होती है स्मॉल, अंदर से जो रोटेट होती है. ठीक है. Coming to the next, then we have VGA. These are cables, cable type of things. VGA. What is VGA? VGA is Video Graphics Array. Is a system for displaying graphics. It was developed by IBM. VGA cable is also available, but VGA stands for Video Graphics Array. There is a port also, VGA port in the laptop, which is might have seen that thing. Similar small holes in the CPU where you get that pin inside, like what I say, that there are small pins, okay, and small holes. So that is a VGA, Video Graphics Array. That is a VGA port. That is called those holes are called VGA ports, and the cable is called VGA cable. So the full form of VGA is Video Graphics Array. Okay, so these were the terms which are majorly related to the personal computers, desktops, laptops, and storage operating system. Okay. Now we will move towards the terms which are used in the internet, web and network. Okay, so let's start. Hope you are enjoying this. This is not boring, very easy to understand, and very easy to remember also, and most importantly it is very important from the exam perspective. Okay, so we have DNS. First term, DNS is domain name system. This stands for domain name server or domain name system. Here it is written server, but it sometimes system also referred as a system. This can help recognize an IP address used by a domain name. What does that mean? Let me explain it a little furthermore, because see, we know that computer is based computer understands the language of numbers only. Whenever we talk about machines, they understand the language of numbers. Like if we have to call someone, we have to dial the number, not his name. But we have put a phone, but when we put the number in the mobile phone, like a phone book, we put the particular name or particular number, so that that can be recognized easily, because humans are very fond of keeping the things, the names, rather than keeping some numerical address. We are not good at remembering the numbers and addresses in the numerical form. Okay, we are good at remembering the names, like someone has a name Sham, someone has Ahmad, etc. Okay, so what we do when we store a number in our phone, we store it by giving it the name of that person, so that we can easily search this number whenever we need to call him. Similarly, when you are accessing an website or web page in the internet, that web page or website has an unique IP address, through which you get unique IP address as well as port number, through which you can get the access to that website. But if you just like IP addresses like 192.168.1.1 etc., like these, okay, if there are hundreds and thousands and millions of websites in the world right now, okay, but if you want to remember, चलो मैं हिंदी में भी समझा देता हूँ कि अगर आपको अब याद रखने हैं कि वो नंबर्स याद रखने हैं, किसी भी साइट पे जाना है, फॉर एग्जांपल आप समझ लीजिए JKSSB की वेबसाइट पे जाना है या किसी और वेबसाइट पे जाना है, आप वहाँ पे क्या एंटर करेंगे? अगर आपको IP एड्रेस दिया जाएगा तो आप भूल जाएंगे, ठीक है, 192 डॉट क्या था वैसे, मगर अगर आप गूगल में भी सर्च करोगे JKSSB, तो पहली वेबसाइट या दूसरी वेबसाइट जो निकलती है वो नेम से निकलती है, बिकॉज उसका नाम उन्होंने रखा है JKSSB.org. So that JKSSB.org is a domain name of that particular website, and this DNS is a system which provides names to the particular IP addresses of the particular websites. Okay, clear? So this is simply a system which is used to provide the names to the IP addresses or web pages over the internet. Very easy, clear? Then coming to the FTP. What is FTP? FTP is फाइल ट्रांसपोर्ट प्रोटोकॉल, और फाइल ट्रांसपोर्ट लिखा है यहाँ पे, फाइल ट्रांसफर भी है, ठीक है, फाइल ट्रांसफर प्रोटोकॉल यूज्ड इन द वेब. ओके, व्हेन वी डाउनलोड सम फाइल फ्रॉम द इंटरनेट, दैट द प्रोटोकॉल दैट यूजेस, प्रोटोकॉल मीन्स सेट ऑफ रूल्स और इंस्ट्रक्शंस which are given to it. So the protocol that is used at that time is known as FTP. This is a service called a file transport which moves a file between computers using the internet. Whenever we move different files, whether it be music file, video file, or a document, through emails and all, so when you download that the protocol used at that time is file transfer protocol. Okay, very clear, easy. Then we have HTML. What is HTML? HTML, full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. ठीक है, format is information so it can be transported on the internet. The web pages you access on the internet are written in the HTML. That it is a markup language, means it, the whole content is put into the these what is those called tags. Okay, and they are displayed according to those tags. Those tags have different properties. So this is simply a markup language and used by the web browser. Whenever you access a web page, that is web page is visible to you. That web page which is visible to you is written in the HTML. Okay, at the back it is written in the HTML, and HTMLs are easy to transfer the data over the web. So these are simply web page. This is a language which is used to create web pages and to transfer these web pages over the internet. Okay, I am using very simple language so that any person with the non-IT background also can understand this. So next जो हमारा है वो है HTTP. यहाँ पे HTTP है, HTTPS भी होता है, वो भी मैं बता दूंगा क्योंकि मैंने बहुत एग्जाम्स में वो क्वेश्चन आते हुए देखा है. ठीक है. So HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The full form is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. You will remember it. It is very easy. Hypertext transfer protocol. So what is that protocol? We know that it is a set of instructions or commands. Okay, it is a set of rules for a given thing. Okay, so hypertext transfer protocol is a set of instructions for the software that controls the movement of files on the internet. यहाँ पे ये लिखा है, मैं आपको और भी आसान तरीके से समझाता देता हूँ. HTTP is simply a request which is given by our browser to the server. Hey server, give me this web page, give me that web page. It is simply a request to the server so that server gives us a web page for which we have asked. For example, we have asked for a particular web page, facebook.com. So Facebook page will come into our web browser. So hypertext transfer protocol is HTTP, but there is another term used always, that is HTTPS, and S stands for, I have seen a lot of times a question is asked, what does S stand for in HTTP? Then लिखा होता है secure, socket, okay, and if more options also, all of these and none of these वगैरह. So the S in HTTPS stands for secure. Okay, CURE, secure. Secure means your connection is secure. You will see in the web browser when you click on the address bar, there is HTTP, either HTTP or HTTPS. If it is HTTP, there will be you will see the dialog that your connection is not secure. If it is S, then you will see that your connection is secure. Okay, clear? So HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol, HTTPS means hypertext transfer protocol secure. Okay, clear? Moving forward, hope you are enjoying. It's not at all boring lecture. Okay, so let's move. Then we have IP. IP is the term used for internet. IP is the term, its full form is first of all internet protocol, which is set of rules that govern the system connected to the internet. Okay, means whenever the term protocol comes, we know that it is a set of instructions or a set of rules. Okay, so it is a set of rules which governs the systems connected to the internet. Means there is a particular address. If this machine is present in the internet, so this machine can be accessed through a particular address. That address is called IP address, internet protocol address. Okay, it's a digital code specific to each computer that is hooked up to the internet. Any device connected to the internet has an IP address through which it can be recognized that hey, this machine has this IP address. Okay, so IP means internet protocol. Okay, moving forward, we have ISP. ISP simply means internet service provider. As the term defines, जो हमें सर्विस प्रोवाइड करता है. कौन सी सर्विस? इंटरनेट की सुविधा हमें देता है. दैट इज नोन एज ISP और इंटरनेट सर्विस प्रोवाइडर. चलिए, इंटरनेट सर्विस प्रोवाइडर इज ए कंपनी विच प्रोवाइड्स इंटरनेट सर्विस टू यू to connect to your computer to the internet or connect to your mobile phones to the internet. So the ISPs here are Airtel, Jio, Vodafone. These are all internet service providers here. BSNL. Okay, if we talk about this fiber, Jio fiber and BSNL fiber, so these are internet service providers actually. Okay, ISP. So next is LAN. I hope you are enjoying this. This is very interesting and very easy. I am repeating this, and don't get bored with this. Okay, but as I said, this is very important lecture for you. It is for general knowledge as well, if not from the exam perspective, but for general knowledge as well. These are very common terms used in the nowadays, and today's age is the age of technology, so you need to have the sound knowledge about these things. Okay, we have LAN here. What does LAN stand for? LAN stands for local area network. Local area network. Now I will explain these also, because these are terms used in the network, that is local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network, etc. I will explain these more, I will elaborate them more. Okay, so this stands for local area network, which consists of the servers that your computer connects to in your local area. So local area network means, for example, I am creating a network within one room or within two rooms or within a building also, okay, or within a area like 1-2 buildings, within small area, लेकिन ठीक. So each computer is connected to some server, or each computer is connected to each other. Okay, so that network is said to be local area network, means that network is created within the locality. So that network is called a local area network. Like we have a some office or some building, some company creating their own network in their on their building, so that is called a local area network, like the campuses and all. Okay, so that is local area network. Clear? Then we have PPP. Okay, 3 P's are there. PPP stands point to point protocol, is the set of rules that allow your computer to use the internet protocols using phone line and modem. PPP is also a protocol. प्रोटोकॉल वी नो सेट ऑफ रूल्स जो हमारे कंप्यूटर को इंटरनेट के साथ, इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल्स के साथ मतलब मिलाता है बाय यूजिंग सम फोन लाइन और मॉडेम. ओके, सो दैट इज पीपीपी. देन वी हैव यूआरएल. व्हाट इज यूआरएल? यूआरएल domain name we have already discussed, HTTP and all. URL is uniform resource locator. Uniform resource locator. So what is uniform resource locator? Which is a path to a certain file on the world wide web. It is what you make also called the web address. वेब एड्रेस जिसको हम बोलते हैं. जैसे व्हाट इज यूआरएल? यूआरएल इज कंप्लीट दैट सेंटेंस विच यू पुट इन द एड्रेस बार टू एक्सेस सम वेब पेज. फॉर एग्जांपल, you write www.facebook.com, all the terms including dots and www and including http or https. This is known as URL, uniform resource locator, because it is used to locate some resource from on the server. So the full form is uniform resource locator, and that we also refer to it as web address of some particular web application or web page. Okay, clear now? Then we have USB. What is USB? USB is universal serial bus. Universal serial bus. This is also used in common terminology in day-to-day life. USB port, USB cable, okay, USB drive and all. These are used. So USB means universal serial bus. It is used for communication between certain devices. It can connect keyboards, cameras, printers, mice, flash drives, and other devices. Its use has expanded from personal computer to smartphones and video games, and is used as a power cord to connect devices to a wall outlet to charge them. Okay, so nowadays you might have seen that all the devices, like we see, first we had a VGA port to connect to the display, HDMI port to connect to the display. Okay, different ports and different cables were used, but with time everyone is moving towards USB, using the USB ports and all, because these are already available in if we see the new offices and new buildings, you will see the USB ports for charging the mobile phones at airports and at stations. Okay, so universal serial bus and every device is moving to use this USB, universal serial bus, like printers, cameras, keyboards. Nowadays all use USB ports and USB cables. Okay, so the full form is USB, universal serial bus. It is simple port, like you have a charger. Okay, the charger, the end wire from you put it in that head, charger head, that is the USB for common purpose. If you don't understand what USB is actually, so USB is that thing only. Okay, now we have VR. What is VR? VR is virtual reality, simulates a three-dimensional scene on the computer and has the capability of interaction. This is widely used in gaming. VR is virtual reality, like 3D gaming and three-dimensional gaming and all that. This is used in that only. Okay, so the full form of VR is virtual reality. Then we have VRML. Virtual reality markup language allows the display of 3D images. This is a language used for the display for displaying the 3D images on in the computer. Okay, so very easy, clear till now. Okay, moving forward, I hope you are getting each point with the full form as well as the definition, why it is used, what is the purpose of this thing. Okay, so coming, then we have, yes, this we discussed it in the previous lecture also. We have ASCII, ASCII. I think I told that time that this means American Standard Code for Interchange Intermediate. I think I have said that, but the full form is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So if you got that thing at that time, sorry for that. Please remember this one. Okay, that means same, but if you have 4 options, there you will get what does it mean. Okay, the other options are very different from this. So the full form of ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. What does that mean? What is ASCII actually? ASCII is the standard used by the computers in order to this is a particular value assigned to the each key, like we have A, B, C, D alphabets. Okay, if we talk about capital alphabets, A, B, C, for A alphabet being capital because it's case sensitive. For small it might be different. Okay, for capital A letter we have an ASCII code which is 65. Okay, 65, and for small we have 97, small a we have 97, and it gets increased by this only. But like if A have 65, B has 66, and 67, 68, and so on, and small a has 97, then small b has 98, 99, and so on. So if we want to know that what is how A will be remembered by the, how A will be understood by the machine, if we press A in the into the keyboard, how computer will get this? That means the the ASCII value of A, that is 65, will be converted into the binary form. The 62, if we need to convert the 65, we will discuss this in the next lecture, how to convert the decimal numbers into a binary. If we convert 65 into binary, that binary representation shows that how A will be understood by the machine, how A will be understood by our computer system. Okay, clear? Very easy this. Okay, so ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange, and you got it, what ASCII actually is, how it works. Okay, then we have AMD processor. Okay, it is the Advanced Micro Devices. The full form is Advanced Micro Devices. AMD is related to the processors, microprocessors, okay, used in the computers, AMD processors. So the full form of AMD is Advanced Micro Devices. Then we have BIOS, sorry it got repeated, Basic Input Output System, already discussed. Now CD means CD is used commonly in our laptops, in our computers, in VCDs also. Okay, so CD means the full form of CD is compact disc. You might have seen this used commonly. Okay, then we have ENIAC. This is discussed in the very first lecture. ENIAC is a first generation computer. Again I am repeating this so that you will remember it, because it is asked mostly, which out of these is the first generation computer. So ENIAC is a first generation computer, and the full form of it is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. Okay, remember this full form. What does it mean? Electronic and Numerical Integrator and Calculator. First this what is called as first generation computer. Clear? FTP already explained, the file transfer protocol at first place. Now we have JPEG. You might have heard about it, JPG, PNG and all. These are all formats. Formats so used for images. Let me tell you one more point. See, every file has an extension. That extension represents what type of file it is. For example, if we have an image file, it has an extension like JPG, PNG and all. Okay, if we have a video file, that has a MP4, okay, a 3GP and WEB, what is called MKV and all. Okay, Similarly, for docs we have for documents we have docs, docx docs, or .tx text, txt text, okay, and pdf for the pdf documents, etc. So whenever you have an image, generally image, when you have to upload an image in the when you are filling some form on the web, mostly it is asked that image should be JPEG or JPG. So full form of JPEG is Joint Photographic Experts Group. You have to remember this, Joint Photographic Experts Group. Okay, clear? Moving forward, what does LAN mean? Local area network, already discussed first at that slide only. LAN discussed here with properties. Now I need to discuss the MAN. Okay, MAN is Metropolitan Area Network. Let me explain it further. Metropolitan Area Network means it is a type of network. As I said, in local area network, if a network is present within the building or within the room or within the campus, so that is called a local area network. Different computers are connected together. But if the computers are connected in a vast area, like different cities are covered, or different districts are covered, or a vast area is covered, like whole of the state is covered, or different cities are covered, then that type of network is called Metropolitan Area Network, and MAN, and full form is Metropolitan Area Network. Hope you will remember this and this local area network. Okay, moving forward, we have PAN. PAN. PAN means Personal Area Network. Personal Area Network. What does that mean? Personal area network means you are creating network within your little space, like for your own self. For example, the best example of personal area network is Bluetooth. Okay, you have put the Bluetooth speaker on, you will connect to your mobile device. It is your for personal use. The range is very low. The range is very low, means meters, or for some meters only, from one room to another room only. So that is personal area network. Moving forward, then we have WLAN. WLAN means Wireless Local Area Network. Wireless Local Area Network means local area network without wires, without putting some Ethernet cables and fiber cables. Okay. Let me take 1 second rest. Okay. Moving forward, let me complete this. Now only 2 slides are left now, almost. Then we have www. Sorry, dot is not there. www means World Wide Web. Already discussed this. World Wide Web means what does World Wide Web mean? This is also a standard followed by the World Wide Web organization. Means you, whenever you put the whole of every website gets it's actually the name of server if we discuss. But if I will discuss the whole methodology, what is World Wide, you will get confused. So I am going to tell you here that full form of the www is World Wide Web. It is the name of the every server over the internet. Because if we name every server, every machine on the internet some different name, it will be difficult to there will be lakhs, millions of names for each server. So the World Wide has find a standard to name each server on the web as World Wide Web. Okay, www. Then we have Wi-Fi. Oh, come on, give me a connection of Wi-Fi. Okay, use it in day-to-day life. So Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. Wireless fidelity. So very basic, easy. Then we have email. Email means electronic. Here E stands for electronic mail. What does mail mean? Mail means to send some letter or some send invitations or send anything to the person at remote place. So in previous times we used to send that by post office or postman. But nowadays from last decade, I mean, we are sending these invitations and all mails and documents and invitations through electronic mails, and email stands for electronic mail. CSV is another format generally used for that. It is like just somehow similar to Excel sheets. Data which is separated by comma. Okay, comma separated values file. So it is actually a file in which different values are stored. Those values are separated by the comma. But if we open this CSV file in the Excel or Google Sheets, it will each data each field will be in the separate cells. Okay, so the CSV means comma separated values file. Okay, now here are two terms related to email. Everybody must know these because you are using emails in daily, but you should know that what does that mean. Okay, now whenever you send me email to some person, whenever you type in that to box, when you type mail, when you type email, you type some email address, okay, like A to Z IT services cs@gmail.com. Then you will see that you can add more mails. Okay, at the end there are two terms, one is CC and another is BCC. You can either click CC or BCC. What does that mean? If you type CC and then write other emails, means you are sending to the group of a person, one mail to 10 people, okay, and type CC, so that means carbon copy, means all the persons will get the email. Okay, all persons will get email. With that they can check that to which persons this email has been sent also. Okay, means यहाँ मतलब यह कहने का ये है कि जब भी आप CC टाइप करोगे या CC पे प्रेस करोगे, दैट मीन्स कार्बन कॉपी, दैट मीन्स जब भी किसी बंदे को वो मेल पहुंचेगा वो ये देख सकता है कि और किस किस को ये मेल गया है. क्लियर? बट इफ यू प्रेस ब्लाइंड कार्बन कॉपी, दैट इज BCC, दैट मीन्स कि आप ये देख सकते हो कि मतलब जो रिसेप्टेंट होगा, जिसको मेल रिसीव होगी, वो ये नहीं देख सकता कि और किस किस को मेल गया है. मीन्स इट विल रिमेन ब्लाइंड. जाएगा सबको, लेकिन जो रिसेप्टेंट होगा वो ये नहीं देख पाएगा और किस किस को हुआ है. मीन्स जो मेल आईडीज होंगी वो ब्लाइंड रहेगी, वो उसको दिखाई नहीं देंगे. ओके, दीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स. मे बी दीज आर आस्क्ड इन द लॉट ऑफ एग्जाम्स. दिस इज अ जनरल नॉलेज पर्पज. ओके, so these are some terms which are not asked in sometimes in the computer section. These are asked in the general knowledge section also. Depends on the exams. Okay, so moving forward, now we have different things also. Maybe it is the last slide, I think. Yes, almost end. I think this is the longest lecture till now because I needed to cover this all because it's very easy to handle. Okay, we have here DVD. DVD stands for digital versatile disk. It is like we have CD. CD means compact disc, and if we have a DVD, digital versatile disc, it has more space and all. Okay, so the full form of DVD is digital versatile disc. Then we have e-commerce, means electronic commerce. E-commerce means e-commerce like doing business online, like we have a Flipkart, Amazon and all. These are all e-commerce websites and all. Then we have fax. Fax is far away Xerox, means you get the copy if even if you are at the remote location, if you are at a different location. ठीक है, तो fax means far away Xerox. Then we have GIF. GIF means graphics interchange format, generally used also in the WhatsApp when you send some it is like a image only, but it's a moving image. It moves for 1 to 2 or 3 seconds only. ठीक है, so the full form is graphics interchange format. Then we have SQL. SQL stands for structured query language. It is used. It's a language used in interacting with the databases. Okay, related to the it's a database language. DBA type of thing. Okay. Then we have SRAM. SRAM means static random access memory. Okay, random access memory already discussed. These are discussed in the previous lectures. Then we have SMTP. SMTP means simple mail transfer protocol. Simple mail transfer protocol. और यहाँ पे मैं बता दूँ एक और पॉइंट कि जितने भी आपके मेल्स जाती है, like we said the FTP, if you download file from a website or send some file directly from different local without emails, so that uses FTP, file transfer protocol. But simple file transfer protocol means simple mail transfer protocol means this protocol is used in emails. All email vendors like Gmail, Yahoo and all, they use this protocol only. So this is protocol used in emails. Okay, then we have SIM cards we use, everybody uses, so you should know the full form of that also. That is subscriber identification module. It's a small chip module. Okay, then we have TCP. TCP means transmission control protocol. TCP IP. Okay, this is related to the network. It has different layers. How it is actually protocol which defines how internet works, how whenever a web page is sent or some data is sent over the internet, how it works. Okay, it has different 7 layers actually. So this was all about the terms and abbreviations. Finally this ended here. Okay, and hope you like this video, and this is very important video. Okay, for all, actually it's for all. This, whether you are whether you are going to attend some examination, competitive exam, or anything. So here we have two questions. PPP means PPP is the computer abbreviation used for point-to-point protocol, and also here at that place we have seen that PPP stands for point-to-point protocol. Okay, but it is also used for, you have to remember this. Okay, these two questions I have put just to show you how the question is asked in the examination. Okay, only two questions. So this is also used. PPP stands for point-to-point protocol. We have already seen this, but PPP also stands for peer-to-peer protocol. So the correct option is for A. मतलब पहला option जो है वही correct है. Okay. And then we have, what does RTF stands for? RTF stands for rich text format. है कोई rich text format? Second one. Sorry, third one. Rich text format. ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं. रैम, रोम, SRAM, DRAM, PROM, EPROM एंड ऑल दैट, वो जो हमने किए हुए हैं बाकी लेक्चर्स में. होप यू विल लाइक दिस वीडियो, एंड प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब द चैनल, एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. थैंक यू वेरी मच.